What's going on, my fellow residents? It's Pt.11 Cameron, and today we're going to continue doing this. So yeah, last episode I left off here, and unfortunately the game also saved me in this same exact spot. So yeah, I'm kind of forced to do this. Now, something that someone told me is that if I wanted to try and defeat a lot of enemies, then I have to like jump, spin, and shoot at the same time. But problem is, it only does like 3 shots at a time, and there's a lot of enemies. And also, dodging bullets are not exactly the easiest thing in the world to do, so... Alright. Haven't gotten damaged yet. Gotta handle both sides at the same time, which is quite difficult. Out the way. Just gotta... Okay, he's not short range. Crud. Okay, get you. Keep going. Out the way, pedestrian. Come on. And there's also people on the other side, too. That doesn't help me. Ow. Don't make me fall in the water, because falling in the water is an instant kill. Let's get out the way. Okay, got rid of you guys. Out the way. Come on. Why is this artifact so important to them? Goodness. Okay. We made it further than ever before. Oh, they're still spawning behind me. Alright, I think I'm getting closer, but I think it's just one more. Please tell me there's just only one. Also, I've heard that this mission is like kind of easy for a particular person. You guys might already know who it is. I've mentioned him before multiple times throughout my Jack playthroughs. Ow. No! Are you... I could have sworn I had 2 hits left. Finally, I managed to cheat. Now get me into the circle. Get me... There we go. Goodness, that took way too long. So next time that shows up, I'm not going back there. I'm not going to get a shiny thing. Because I am going insane right now. That mission should not exist. It's almost impossible to fight your way through that. I'm just glad enough that I thought of a way to just run it out, because thankfully the hoverboard is actually fast enough so that the turrets don't shoot you down. But goodness, that mission's terrible. They have guards swarming you from every direction, and then if you get in the water, it's instant death. And then also pedestrians get in the way way too often. Honestly, like I said before, if I get that thing again, I'm not going back to that symbol. I'm not going back to it. The only reason I would ever go back to it is if I need to actually complete the mission in order to beat the game. Otherwise, I'm not going... You know what? I could care... Well, no, not could care. I could not care less right now. Which way do I need to go anyways? I'm cutting, by the way.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, we're back over here. Back to where Maya's garage thing is. Need to find like the... There we go.
We destroyed Chris cargo.
Great! I'll send you a medal. Now if you don't mind, I'm on a deadline, so scram.
Are you always this difficult?
Let me handle this, Jack.
Listen, lady, we beat your stupid course, and we can outrace anybody in this city.
Okay, that's probably a lie.
Now, there's just two things you need to know. One, we don't want to join your stinking race team. And two, you just lost a date with Orange Lightning. Let's go, Jack.
Daxter, it is you!
Meera!
Oh, I never thought I'd be so glad to see your furry mug. And Jack, you look different.
It's been a tough ride.
The Baron pumped our boy here full of dark eco, and it did something to him. Now he's got super moves or something. And a few anger issues as well.
I've been looking for you guys forever. And planning a way to get us back home. Somehow that rift took us far into the future. I've calculated the time displacement, and I
found
think
your
I've got
father. Well, sort of.
Working with the underground, fighting the Baron. But he's,
What?
You need to go see him. And I need to get to the Baron.
You could try to win the Class 1 Racing Championship. The winner of that big race always gets to meet the Baron in the palace. But you have to qualify by winning the lower class races.
Oh, that's
There's
nice.
a Class 3 race starting soon. You could drive for my team. But Jack, we should think about getting out of here. I don't like this place. And some of the people are creepy.
Jack, my boy, I need that rare key you found, eh? A special client has requested it.
Sorry about that, crew. I must have forgotten.
Well, I would have. Wait, would he appear here even if you didn't turn it in yet? Well, no, if you did turn it in, because we were supposed to.
All citizens. The Class 3 race is about to begin.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's get out of here because the other symbol's gone now. So I'm assuming that, like, you would have had to. Oh, we might have also gotten a weapon upgrade or something if we turned that in first. Oh, that's bad. Also, apparently her name's Meera. I've been calling her Maya for like the longest time, and no one has corrected me, so I just assumed I was correct. But, yeah, don't kill me. You guys didn't correct me at all. Alright, let's head down over to the, race. How are we supposed to get down there? Oh, I'm stupid. But yeah, racing, that's gonna work. Oh, we also have a new vehicle. That's not gonna help us. Turbo. Wow, this is some really fast information for us. Okay, this is gonna be a little weird. Yeah, I can somewhat think of it kind of like the... Oh, this kind of reminds me of F-Zero, actually. This is quite similar to F-Zero. Also, is there a way I can, like, drift? Because it seems to be that I can't do that. Okay! I can also die. That's great. Something tells me this episode is going to be completely dedicated to racing. That's not good. Especially since this is the only time we've actually raced. I mean, the other... Like, just to prove ourselves through that course, all we really... Okay. This is just like F-Zero. But all we really did was do some jetboarding tricks. That had nothing to do with this. This is not the same in any way. Oh, goodness. This is going to be very bad. So, I guess there's not any form of drifting, which is going to kill me.
Move it or lose it, buddy.
Go. I almost crashed into the ceiling. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay, that's... Yay. And there's 5 laps. Oh, goodness, that's... it's Mario Kart all over again. Oh, goodness. Okay, how are we supposed to win this? We need to get those turbos, obviously, so it's kind of similar to the Sly mini games from the first Sly game. I'm assuming there is a break, but I can't really tell. And I can't really try right now. Because I can't go slow, or else I'm going to, you know, lose the race. I would try and use turbo to get past people, but it seems quite impossible to do so. Because turning is like the most difficult thing in the world to do. Yeah, like you gotta turn like extremely early for any form of like actual drift to be made. And then turbo doesn't exactly help too much with that either. Okay, that was weird turn. Something tells me I'm not gonna win. Can't use turbo there because I'm not risking it. Don't want to risk going into the ceiling. And if we die anywhere in the race, we have to start all over, obviously, so... Like, I'm trying to find good times to boost. This is actually, like, a decent one, I think. But there aren't that many good places to boost because, like, they put you into the air, and you can't control where you're falling once you're in the air, so... I gotta be extremely careful about that. And it's taking me forever to catch up to these other two people. I only have 2 laps left, so... that's a... Yay.
Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Loud. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he know he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter. He's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant. He knows when he goes back to this mobile home, that's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't pass him. Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. The soul's escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move toward a new world order. A normal life is boring. The superstardom's close to postmortem. It only grows harder. Homie grows hotter. He blows. It's all over. These hoes is all on him. Coast to coast shows. He's known as the Globetrotter. Lonely roads. God only knows he's grown farther from home. He's no father. He goes home and barely knows his own daughter. Behold the nose, cause here goes the cold water. These hoes don't want him no more. He's cold product. They moved on to the next mo who flows. He knows dove and sold nada. And so the soap opera is told. It unfolds. I suppose it's old partner, but yo. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. No more games. I'ma change what you call rage. Tear this motherfucking roof off like 2 dogs' cage. I was playing in the beginning. The mood all changed. I've been chewed up and spit out and booed off stage. But I kept rhyming and stepped right in the next cipher. Best believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper. All the pain inside amplified by the fact that I can't get by with my 9 to 5 and I can't provide the right type of life for my family. Cause man, these goddamn food stamps don't buy diapers. And there's no movie, there's no Mackay Pfeiffer. This is my life and these times are so hard. And it's getting even harder trying to feed and water my seed. Plus, see the thought I caught up between being a father and a prima donna. Baby mama drama screaming on it too much for me to wanna stay in one spot. Another damn monotony's gotten me to the point I'm like a snail. I've got to formulate a plot or end up in jail or shot. Success is my only motherfucking option. Failure's not. Mama love you, but this trailer's got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's lot. So here I go, it's my shot. Feet fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better.
Finally, goodness. Racing is also bad. Okay, that lasted a little
I
longer.
watched your race today. You were pretty amazing out there.
Oh, thanks. Kira, this is Ashlyn. She's just...
Everyone knows who she is.
And Kira's,
A friend. A very good friend.
Thanks for helping out with that tanker, Jack. You saved a lot of lives. I'm not my father, you know. Ever since I was a little girl, I've looked down at the city streets from that ridiculous palace and imagined a better place.
By the way, they're hunting for you. I'd watch out for Errol. I can't protect you from him.
Woo! She's a Betty. And she likes you, Jack. Not that I can account for her tastes. I bet you'd love to pin some medals on her chest, huh?
Wow.
What? What'd I say? What did you say, Jack?
He barely... Whatever. Oh, goodness. I don't like racing either. It's definitely, like, midway through the game. I'm assuming this is, like, midway, because the percent when I got onto this was at, like, 55. But, goodness, it seems like the midway through the game, oh, goodness, it's reaching a very low point when it comes to missions. Missions are very, very annoying. That racing game... Okay, so... You guys probably have like maybe 10 minutes of footage, maybe even like 8. Let me look at my thing right now. I'm at 40 minutes of gameplay from both of those missions. Do you not realize how much I want to break something right now? Probably not, because you're not me. So, anyways, I thought that whole mission, the racing thing, that there was no break. Only because, the game doesn't tell you that there's a break. So, yay. And then B, because, like, most racing games, they have brakes, obviously, but whenever they use the brakes, it overrides the input to, you know, accelerate. However, this game does not do that. So, in order to brake, I have to get off of the X button and press the square button, which is something I'm not used to doing because most racing games, they... like I said, have the ability to automatically cancel out the accelerate input when you have the brake input. So, oh goodness, that was aggravating. And there were also multiple times where I was like on the 4th or 5th race and I was in first and I ended up dying. Just, I also hate how they can die but I can't. They can die and just respawn, but if I die, nope, can't respawn, gotta restart the whole race. Oh, goodness. Not in-game. Mid-game, really, is looking to be a little bit of a pain. Am I any closer? No, I don't think I am. Alright, I'm cutting. Alright, let's see what Crew wants from us now after we gave him the Ruby Key. Even though I was pretty sure we had to come here to give it to him, but whatever.
So there I was, toe to toe with 5 of the nastiest metalheads you ever saw. Slime oozing from monstrous jaws, teeth sharper than daggers. Slowly, all 10 of them surround me. But
Didn't
do
you
I
just say
surrender?
5?
No! I summon my highly trained killer instincts and pounce! Yeah! And when the dust cleared, there were 20 less metalheads in the world.
Clearly, math is very bad.
Amazing. Yeah, I know. Scratch me there.
Even adding the other 2, that's only 15.
I guess you're just the animal I need for another dangerous gig. Combat metalheads have now been spotted right here in Haven Forest.
Has no one listened to the lack of math that he just used?
But I'm sure with your killer instincts you'll manage. Go to the forest and take them all out.
Alright then, well, apparently we're not getting a mission from Crew, but instead from, I don't remember his name. That's not the best thing in the world, especially since I forgot Meera's name. Meera, yeah, again, all of you did not correct me, so do not get angry at me for thinking that her name was, Maya. For some reason, Maya from, Phoenix Wright, I don't know why, but that name just showed up, and I'm like, she might be Maya. I don't know, but yeah, you guys didn't correct me, so don't kill me over that. I've said it multiple times throughout some of the episodes, but you guys did not correct me. All right, I gotta cut over to the mountains. Alright, we're here. And yeah, I did get caught as usual. Right, let's take out some metalheads. After we go through here. And of course, this area I'm not exactly the most fond of, mainly because A, there was a crash here, which if that happens again, I also have to cut, because I have to leave in like a good 20 minutes. So yeah, that's good. So yeah, this episode's more than likely going to be shorter. I have no idea where we need to go, by the way. So all I know is that we have to head here. Okay, there we go. Good thing that automatically showed up. But yeah, these areas don't have maps, which, yeah, that kind of upsets me. And it makes it a lot more confusing when you get lost. I mean, it's not exactly the easiest to get lost, but... Well, it's not... Wait. Trying to figure out my sentences. Ow, you are invincible. Okay, that's interesting. I need to watch out for you guys then. There you are. But, it's not exactly easy to get lost, but it can still happen. Ow. Yeah, I need to be a little bit slower. And by the way, yes, I was over by the slums. I'm not going back over there again. After that mission, I'm not going back there to try and go get the power up, especially since I don't even use Dark Jack to begin with. So, kind of not that important to me. So, yeah. And also, speaking of which, thankfully they did bring it up again, but still, it's not like it was anything important. Like, that cutscene could have... That cutscene with Meera could have went by, and they could have not mentioned it, but... Okay, that almost shot me. And I bet some of you guys were thinking to use Dark Jack there. Probably not, though. I mean, none of you really commented for me to do that. But I feel like at least one of you probably did. But problem is, Dark Jack is like melee only and does not have guns. Where is the thing? Oh, there it is. But yeah, he's... Okay, these guys are kind of annoying. And it can't aim at all, which is good, but still. But, Dark Jack is melee only, and when you're on that little bridge where getting hit can pretty much instantly, well, not getting hit, falling into the water can instantly kill you, it's not exactly the best idea to do that. Now, get rid of you guys, and I only have 2 health. This is not good. I just need to get over here. Please tell me there's health. Nope, not health. Just more Dark Eco that I don't use. Speaking of which, where's the rest of the eco? I mean, it's more like... No, I think only Dark Eco's the things being sold. So I'm wondering what's happened to like the rest of the eco besides green, because green is what we use for our health. So, ow. So for some reason, the red and blue eco and yellow eco are all gone. I don't know what happened to those. Hopefully they elaborate on that, but yeah, I gotta cut again.
12 seconds later.
Alright, we're back down to the 12 we had to search for before. When it's over here. Yeah, so I guess the flying bullets passing by us is a little bit... It makes it a little bit easier to find them, but still their aim is really, really bad. And I'm assuming they're not fighting with each other, and even then, aim's still bad. But I wouldn't... Like, it does help me, but yeah. It's one of those things where, logically, it doesn't make sense, but I'm letting it slide since it helps me. But even then, that's really bad. And also, ammo, running low on that, and it's... This area doesn't exactly give me much ammunition. Or health, as a matter of fact, because if it did, I would not be dead right now. Well, I would not have died, that's the proper sentence. I just have to hope I don't get randomly shot. And I'll be good. If I get randomly shot as I go over to this. Okay, good. It's not health though. Which is something I need a lot more. Right there. There we go. Just trying to look out for... Well, I see 2 of them over there. But I'm pretty sure I went past at least one while I was... Are you kidding me?
3 weeks later.
Okay, I know it's not the same number as last time, but there's these ones over here, so that gives us down to like 4. There we go. Now we just need to find said 4. Oh goodness, and I also don't have any more of my light machine gun ammo, or whatever it was called. I think it started with like a V, but I don't know. Alright, where are you last 4 metalheads? And it's also daytime, so I'm not going to be able to see their eyes as easily. So hopefully they just randomly shoot at me, and I'll be able to see them then. I don't think it was like around down here much, so they're probably around here. Not that though. Is there area over here? Okay, nothing here. I probably found like a precursor orb there, but nothing there. Now, I also did see like an other area like back in the... Oh, well, there's one. Just found him walking around. Oh, there's another. So they're more than likely just up here. Alright. Just need to hope that they shoot at me. Where are you? There's one. Somewhere. There he is. Get back here. You're making this 10 times harder than it needs to be. There we go. Alright, where's the last one? It's gonna take a little bit of time to actually find it. That's nice. It might actually be in that little small area that I found, but nope, okay, it's over here somewhere. There you are. Get over here. You're not running. There we go. Alright, let's head back. Alright, I'm just gonna cut to when we get back over there. Alright, we had to go back over to this tent instead of back to Crew's place, but whatever.
To save us his folly. At his age, he's no match for the metalhead leader. Oh, Jack, we were just talking about Samos's plan.
Onan says your voice sounds very familiar. I'll bet you two golden oldies go way, way back, huh? Onan needs you to prove yourself, Jack. You've shown your brass and your brawn. Now, you must show your brains as well. Frankly, I think she's pushing it. But I'm not the boss. Beat this test, and the third piece to the seal will be revealed. Ready?
Oh, I didn't think we had to do this now. Well, that couldn't be any more obvious of what we had to do. Okay. Still just press the buttons until we... Are you kidding me? We have to go up to 400? Okay, so now... button mash. So button mash simulator. Ah, I saw that X down there.
Not bad.
So I think we get more points if there's more of the same button up there, or we press the same buttons in rapid succession. Probably.
What? He's still going? She got you again. What is your problem?
There you go. My reflexes aren't exactly that bad, so this one's actually easy.
You can do it.
I messed that up. You guys probably hear me just smashing my controller right now. Not much left.
any more than the true number of each symbol, you will be penalized.
There we go.
Amazing! You actually won! I am without words, and that is rare. Behold, the seal of
So you just had the
now
third part.
complete. Onan says the 3 artifacts you retrieved from the mountain temple are relics from an ancient light tower. Old songs tell how this light tower once shined down on the actual site of Mars' tomb. I sing one of these songs for you. From the mists of time, Mars light.
Okay, let's stop.
Whoa there, Iron Lungs. Just tell us what we need to do.
Cretins with no taste, huh? Puh. You must take the 3 artifacts to Mars Gate. Only then will the light tower rise and reveal the tomb.
Alright, so we're doing that next episode, and I know we didn't do too much, but I've been playing this game for an hour. I kind of don't want to play anymore. I've been playing for an hour and 2 of the missions, oh goodness. That last mission was probably the most stress relieving game out of all the ones, but until next video, take care.